We're going to talk about these high emotions today, difficult emotions. So, hi, I'm Roberta Tachi. I'm a senior teacher of realization process, and this is my life today, dealing with difficult emotions in times of crisis. So, stick around so you can benefit from learning and practicing together. I'm here every Thursday at 5 p.m. California and 8 p.m. New York. And 1 week is in Portuguese, one week is in English. So today is in English, next week is going to be Portuguese, the next time in English is going to be May 14th. Normally this live is about 50 minutes to an hour because it's not about me talking, but it's about you practicing together this. So we're going to do lots of things together here. And it's just not information, but also transformation. So if you have a chance, take a look at my YouTube also, Roberta Tachi, my name, because there's a lot of videos there where I'm teaching also about this process and several other things. I want to talk about unpredictability, which is our situation now, depression, grief. A lot of people are feeling this grieving for the loss of what we had in the past, the life that we had. Also anxiety, fear for the future because we do not know, and despair and irritation and also helplessness. So the list goes on and on, but I think it's important for us to acknowledge these difficult feelings, not only not only what is going on in the physical level and our physical health, but also our mental health, our psychological health. More than ever, we need to connect with something bigger than our thoughts, our emotions, and our physical sensations of pleasure and pain. Many times is after the storm, I'm talking about the difficult emotions, difficult feelings, and it's after the storm that we allow ourselves to feel the emotional impact of what happened. But if the shock is too big, we will not feel even after. We will get numb or we can get paralyzed. And if we get numb or paralyzed with shock, the problem is that we get numb not only the good feelings, but also not only the bad feelings, but also the good feelings. And that is a problem because life can become quite dull, quite black and white, lose the colors if we block ourselves to not to feel anything because it's too much. Of course, we don't do this consciously, but it's important that we become conscious about this so that we can change. So what I'm talking about here is that many times we are not conscious of the problem that happens, how we become numb or disconnected from life or from ourselves. In order to disconnect from life, we disconnect from ourselves. I have a fan here, and I'm gonna call this our diversity, the diversity of our emotions. And when I talk about that. Okay, where is the front of this? This is the front, I think now I'm showing you. So the idea is that our heart, our body, our system is like this. Our mind is also like this, open. What happened is that many times we are closed like this, and then we have trauma, shock, or even this quarantine. It has been very tough for many people. Or to get COVID-19. I have so many friends now, clients also having this disease, and it's very scary also because you do not know, it's a new thing. So what happened is we close not to feel all these difficult emotions, uncomfortable emotions, but it's important that we know that so we can open. So what we're going to do here today is to open for that. So we're going to open to find what is this inner connection that we have with our deepest dimension so that we can have a certain level of safety, a certain level of inner peace also, to be able to allow the intense feelings to pass by your system. Otherwise, you repress and then stay there. And then instead of having this, you have like a tiny little bit. And then afterwards, you do not know why you're depressed or anxious or life has become so, not fun, not having joy. In order to have joy, you have to have a deeper opening inside. So, and I'm gonna guide you through this. So, it can be very tough this moment now for so many of us, but it's important now to really, that's why now it's so important to connect more than ever, because I believe, first of all, this is going to take several months. It's already taking several months. This is impacting our our mental state, our physical state, but also our emotional state. And and after all this, when things feels really safe, that's when most of the time, I'm going to give an analogy. It's not even an analogy. It's something that happens so that you know. You know, when you have a car accident, let's say a light car accident, not too much traumatic, but you know, when the car hits you, you initially you're dealing with what's going on, and you talk and you give the paper of the insurance or whatever. You make sure that you're safe, everything. When everything passes, your leg started to tremble like this. Do you know why this is happening? Because you feel safe enough to discharge that super stress, adrenaline, cortisol from your blood system, from your body, because it's safe. So right now we are also, without perceiving, accumulating even more tension in our body without really noticing, because of course this is all very subtle. But because it's very subtle, we are going to go deeper into the subtlest part of ourself, exactly where we can release that. What we're going to do is connect to find this life sparkle that is deep in us. The consciousness that is in us is in every one of us, but also is in everything. It is really the subtlest dimension of ourselves, and that's why we connect with everything. So before we go into this connection, which is the main part of this, and we're going to do soon, this is based on the realization process of Judith Blackstone. I'm a senior teacher of realization process, and I'm very glad to be here to share this with you in this moment that we all need. But before I really start, I want to talk briefly, before I start the meditation, the guidance, I want to, and today, if it's possible, I want to do a little bit of release work if you want to, because it's good to be able to feel these difficult emotions and let them pass a little bit. And there is a technique, a system for that, and we're going to do that as well. But before, I want to talk very briefly about two things, and one is positive thinking, the other one is resistance. So about positive thinking, the reason I want to touch about this is because, a lot of people think that if I touch about if I talk about negative emotions, I'm being negative, or you just focus on the negative side of things, and let's all talk about positive. I'm sending love to you. My heart is full of compassion, blah, blah, blah. And many times it's not. The heart is full of pain, and the person is just mentally thinking of love and compassion. Many people do not know that. But positive thoughts are good, and they are very good, but they are very good as far as you allow yourself to feel the negative emotions without any judgment, that you can really be accepting all your feelings. And many people confuse positive, negative emotions with negative thoughts. Negative thoughts is also when you, in fact, fuel or feed more of your negative thoughts. We all will have some negative thoughts and see life in a dark way. So it's very important not to feed, not to increase them with more thoughts, but to allow to connect with your physical body so that you can allow to release that. So it's very important, and this is normally I have a line here, but today I don't have, so I forgot to bring, but normally I have even a line because I say this is a fine line where you observe your negative thought, you observe your negative emotions. I don't even want to call negative emotions. The difficult emotion to feel seems more proper to me, because it's all emotions are part of us. We are human beings. So difficult emotions to feel, and then you connect with your body so that you can feel that emotion. So that's very different than feeling the negative thoughts and increase, or reacting because you had a negative emotion. So So the positive thoughts is good, but if it's really come as a natural thing, but if you're feeling something negative, it's going to be very important that you allow yourself to feel. Okay? And one of the tools is this connection that we're going to do now. This connection is very important because it gives you a sense of safety. It gives you a sense of inner peace. It at least relaxes you so that we can connect. And we are going to do this soon. But I want to talk very briefly about the second thing about resistance. So I have been doing healing work for decades now. A lot of people know me, and I'm going to tell you something. You will resist. I resist, you resist, we all resist. So we all have a certain level of resistance. And it's so interesting because even sometimes I have someone paying me to help them and they are resisting to do the work. And there are several reasons for that, and I need you to know so that you see where you are as well. So one of the reasons is we are accustomed, believe it or not, with the bad thing. It's quite difficult to let it go and to let it go of whatever is there that we are identified with and to be in a new territory. It's almost like it's familiar. The negative thing is familiar. So then we don't want to, we hold and we grab and we grasp that and we hold that. And we hold and it's like, okay, let it go. No, I'm going to be holding, but it's horrible. No, but I'm going to be holding. That's not conscious, but deeply inside, many times this will happen. So just observe if you have any resistance to release anything that we're going to do today. In the end, after the meditation, I want to do a release work. And not only this, if sometimes you're going to resist even to come here to do this work. Every Thursday I'm here. If you speak Portuguese and English, you're welcome. If your English is every 2 weeks, if Portuguese every 2 weeks. So many times you will resist. You have all kinds of reasons for not to doing this work. The second reason for this resistance is the pleasure with the negative stuff. It's kind of horrible that we have to say that, but it's true. A lot of researchers already have done research about human beings, and they say we have a bias towards the negative. It's very unfortunate, but all human beings have that. And if you're here, probably you are a human being, and so you have that too. We have this tendency to have a certain pleasure with negative stuff. And as you can see in the news, they explore that. They put something negative, everybody's going to go there to see. If you put, flowers are blooming here now, no one's going to pay attention. I'm exaggerating, of course, but just for you to have an idea about that, okay? The reason that we have a level of resistance is that there is what I call a stickiness to our negative story. It's what I was talking before, not just general negative things, but we also have this, we are so identified with what happened to us that it's quite difficult many times to let it go from the depths of it. Many times we let it go from the surface and we say, I'm okay, I'm totally okay, this is fine. And then deep down there, we're still holding that, we're still grasping that. So my work is to help people to release this bondage to this difficult stuff that we had in the past. And I tell you, that is really resistance, because also there is many times fear of releasing and what is going to be me now. So, and that's why this work that we're going to do, the connection, is so important. And the reason it's so important is because, as I said before, it's going to give you a sense of safety to go deeper and also to release what can be released that you don't need to hold on anymore. Okay, so we're going to touch lightly on this today also, but believe me, when we touch something deeply, just a tiny bit, it has the exponential clearing in your life, in the results of what happened even in your body, in your emotions, your mental state, and your physical life, because your outside life is a reflection of this inner life that we have. Since we all know about exponential curve now, this little thing we do deeply in have an exponential, so much bigger result. because you clear something, okay? And so before we continue, I want to please ask you to share in your timeline. There is, I think if you're live, there is a button there where you can share. And if you share, it's going to be great because more people also, can watch, participate, especially in this meditation that we're going to do now, which goes so deeply, and you're going to experience that. I like this to be very interactive, and we're going to be talking through the comments also in the end. So this resistance sometimes is going to say, sometimes going to be just a voice saying no. Sometimes it's going to be a voice saying really very whispering a no, but sometimes going to scream no. So just for you to observe, this happens. We embrace that the resistance as well, because that means a part of ourselves who is also suffering. So everything here is about embracing, because we are going to connect with this deeply consciousness that is ourself, that we are part of it, as we are all one in this consciousness. This consciousness is like the screen of the movie. When you watch the movie, you have a horror movie or a comedy or a romance or a tragedy, the screen is still there accepting all of the movies. So the same with our consciousness. This consciousness is accepting everything that is happening in a way that is happening. So the same way I ask you to be open to accept even your resistance, to notice and to accept that. So I'm going to start. So for people who are here for the first time, I have just briefly 3 instructions before we start. So if you have any question, write it down there. Share at the same time that I'm giving you these instructions. As my friend said, sharing is caring. So I like that, and I hope she participates sometimes. So I want you to sit in a comfortable position. Also, I'm going to talk to you about feeling your body, not thinking about your body. So when I say to feel certain parts of the body, I don't want you to use imagination, neither visualization. I want you to just go into the sensation that you're feeling in every part of the body. And some parts are going to be different than others. Don't worry about, just follow my guidance, okay? And the last instruction, which is very important, is if you feel any discomfort, pain, or a little bit, is okay to even explore that. But if it's overwhelming, you can just stop. Remember, you are in control. I want you to know that you are in control, and especially because I'm not there physically with you, but I'm here connected with you. So you can just even open your eyes, and then you can write something there, and then we can talk about in the end if this happens. Otherwise, just go with the flow, allow yourself to be open. And we are going to begin now. Does any person have a question or anything? Okay, I'm very glad that several of you are here. So we're going to begin now the exercise. I'm going to drink a bit of water. This is Yoda. I begin my live today with Yoda. Yoda is going to be participating today with your meditation, okay? We Jedi, may the force be with you. Okay, so close your eyes and put your feet on the floor, sitting in a comfortable position. And let your back be straight, but without straining. And just pay attention now to your nostrils. And bring your breath, of course, breathe through your nostrils. Bring your breath smoothly in and out through your nose. And silently count 2 counts to inhale and 2 counts to exhale to balance your breath. And if it's easy for you, you can count 3 counts, or you can count 4 counts. And now I want you to bring your inhale toward the back of your head, from the center of your nostrils to the back of your head, so that you become deeply present here, to making this deep contact with yourself. We tend to be very forward, so I want you to go further back so that you contact further back with yourself. Bring your breath straight back, straight back. Good. A few of you have already been more further back. And now bring your attention down to your feet and feel that you are inside your feet. Inhabit your feet. You're not just aware of your feet, but you are the internal space of your feet. Accepting is going to be a big part of this process. I'm going to talk about more. So now feel that you are inside your ankles and your legs. Allow yourself to feel your body. You're not thinking about your body, you're feeling your body. Feel this internal space of your ankles and internal space of your legs, your lower legs, your knees, your upper legs. Let your legs really rest on your chair, on your couch. And feel the sensation of being you inside your legs and feet. And now feel that you are inside your pelvis. Let yourself rest in your pelvis, the whole bowl of your torso, the bottom of your torso. See if you can feel your sitting bones in your buttocks, the genital area, the spine, the sacrum, the sides of your hips. Many times people focus only in the very center of the body. See if you can really feel also in your hips that you're present in the whole width of your pelvis. And if your mind is too active, you can let your thinking mind rest in your pelvis. Just allow your pelvis, see if you can feel the pelvic floor really, really low in your chair. And now feel that you are inside your midsection, between your ribs and your pelvis, including the solar plexus area under your ribs. Let your belly relax, really feel internally. And allow yourself also to feel your back and feel your spine on your midsection. See if you can feel the back of your body. And also feel the top of your stomach and let this area relax. Many times we hold some tension there. See if you can allow yourself to let your stomach area and the top of the stomach to relax internally. And now feeling that you are between the front and the back of this whole midsection area. Feel the essential quality of your strength, of your power, your natural power. Allow yourself to feel that, your natural power in your midsection. This is a sensation, not an abstract idea. You might feel today, you might feel next time we do this together, but just allow yourself and see if you can feel that. Now feel that you are inside your chest, all the way through to the back of yourself. See if you can feel even your spine of your upper torso. And your sternum, this bone in the center of your chest, remembering to feel the width of your upper torso, not only the center. And connect with the quality of your love inside your chest. Just this feeling of your own tenderness, your own warmth as a human being, your tenderness. It doesn't need to be a huge love, but just this soft feeling of love inside your chest. This is also part of your nature, your true nature. Let yourself rest in your heart, rest in your chest, in your heart. Allow yourself to feel this love inside of you. Especially now, this is also important. And feel also in your chest this essential quality of compassion. Let this feeling of compassion pervade all your experience. See if you can feel compassion not only in your chest, but in your belly, in your pelvis, in your legs, everywhere in your body. Now feel that you are in your shoulders, and let your shoulders also relax and rest towards the floor. And feel the whole area between the bottom of your neck all the way to your arms, so that you feel the whole area of your shoulders. And see if you can feel this quality of self inside your shoulders, this sensation of being you there. Now feel that you are inside your arms, your wrists, and your hands, all the way to your fingertips. See if you can feel the upper arms between your shoulders and your elbows. Feeling not only the very center, but also your width. Again, the space that your body takes. And the elbow and the lower arms and wrists and hands. And now feel that you are inside your neck. See if you can also feel the back of your neck. Many times we have tension there. See if you can be present, because your presence really helps to release tension. Just by being present, you can feel a sense of relaxation. So allow yourself to really focus your mind to feel the back of your neck. And then feel the inner space of your neck as well. Many times you can go from the throat in the back, going down to your larynx. Let yourself rest in your larynx. Let yourself, in fact, let your neck settle on the top of your torso. And feel that you are now inside your head. Inside your whole forehead, all the way around the temples. Feel this area, the sides, the temples of your head, and the area right above your ears, because many times there is pressure there. See if you can allow this to release the pressure there. Feel that you are inside your eyes, and let your eyes soften. Feel that you are behind your cheekbones, inside your nose, all the way to the tip of your nose. Feel that you are inside your jaw, your mouth, your lips, your chin, your whole face, inside your own skin. Feel that you are inside your ears, very center of your ears. And now feel that you are inside your whole brain, including the top, including the back. See if you can feel the nape area of your head and the brain, both hemispheres, feeling everything, being really present inside your whole head. Now see if you can find the center of your head. People who have worked with me knows what I'm talking about. Between your ears, but really, really toward the back. And feel this essential quality of your wisdom. Allow yourself to feel that. The wisdom is also part of your true nature. So see if you can experience, not as an abstract idea, but a sensation that you feel. Feeling this wisdom also pervading your whole experience. Your wisdom is not only in your head, it's in everywhere. See if you can allow that. See if you can feel wisdom everywhere. Your legs. If you can feel wisdom in your legs. It might be a new experience for you. And now feel that you are inside your whole body all at once, from the soles of your feet to the top of your head. If we say the body is a temple, you are sitting inside the temple now. So allow yourself to rest inside of yourself, feeling this connection with the totality of your being. with everything that is. Allow yourself to feel that you are in your whole body, attuning to this quality of yourself. And stay inside your whole body, perceive, experience this space around your body, the space outside your body, this field. And feel that this space inside your body and this space outside your body is the same continuous space that pervades you. You have to be real inside of your body to feel this. Don't go outside of your skin to feel anything outside. If you are, for example, in your upper arms, you're going to feel right here, the space around your arms, because you're present in your arms. So be present in your body and then feel the space around your body, because you're present inside. And feel that this space is the same space, is the space, is the consciousness. You are the consciousness. So now I'm going to ask you to open your eyes, but it hasn't finished the exercise. So just slowly open your eyes, but stay inside. We're going to finish very briefly. So feel that you are inside your whole body all at once, with your eyes open to feel from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head. Feel the connection to the totality of your being. Feel that you are present everywhere at once. Don't go like scanning the body. You're all at once present everywhere. Feeling this totality of yourself. Feeling everything that is. So the world appears, but you keep this depth, internal depth that you had before when your eyes were closed, the same temple. And with your eyes open, experience the space around your body. Again, stay inside of your skin, perceive the space around your body. And see and experience that the space inside your body and outside your body is the same continuous space. The space pervades you, because the space is the consciousness, and the consciousness pervades you. You are the space, you are the consciousness. Allow yourself to feel that. Take a moment to feel that with your eyes open. It's very important that you bring this experience to your daily life, because your daily life is where you will most need this connection, so that you begin to get accustomed to be deeply connected with your eyes open. And relax your concentration. I don't know, I hope this plays well. This is my Tibetan bowl. And now that we are here with our eyes open and we finish this, I would love if you can put a word of your experience in the comments. I like to interact with people. I see that a lot of people finally, Etienne is saying, finally you're connected. I'm really sorry today. Instead of being in Roberta Tachi page, is in Roberta Tachi Hara profile, because the Facebook didn't allow me to open somehow, who knows why. The page today had problems. So by the fourth time I had to turn off the computer completely, turn it on again, and finally only in my profile I could open. So I'm here. So I would like to see if anyone can do a comment. I know sometimes you're in a deep state. It's difficult even to think or to write. But I would like to, because I would like to talk about the difficult emotions. That's why, this life today is connection, but I also want I feel peaceful and relaxed. Thank you, Marisa. I'm very happy that you're feeling like that. So we need to have this sense of this inner connection to be able to allow what is difficult to feel. And very good. I'm very glad, Jan, that you also felt really good. And Neelan, you have a comment here saying that a lot of loss of life at work has been very painful, and that is a problem accepting that. So I would like to connect with what is difficult for you now. And the way we're going to do is we're going to allow ourselves a moment to feel what has been difficult for you, for the number of deaths that people like Nilan is confronting because she works with that, and also the quarantine, the isolation, the not being able to meet with your friends or even other members of the family. And sometimes even I have people complaining the other day they're eating the same food every day. So I understand that. And although I have my husband is really a wonderful cook, so he's really cooking a lot, which is I love it. So I have a lot of good food here, but a lot of people having difficulty with food also, or not having even enough food, and which has been difficult. I have been giving a lot of donations. I have been asking for a donation for favela slums in Brazil in my Facebook. I will put again in my Facebook if you want to donate anything. They're really in a difficult condition. But let's talk about your difficult condition right now. What has been difficult for you? Allow this moment to be your moment to cry and feel, and allow, if tears come, let they go, and shed your tears and let yourself feel whatever you're feeling. But there is a way of doing that. So I want you to close your eyes for a moment. And with your eyes closed, I want you to, in fact, feel or think about what has been difficult for you in this period of life right now with all that's going on. It has not been easy for most of us, I think all of us, the whole world. So allow yourself to notice in your body, be very present in your body, from your feet to your head, including your arms and your back. So I want you to really feel in your body where you feel any discomfort when you think about what has been difficult for you. That's how we're going to go deeper internally inside to release that. So allow yourself now to really focus on this area in your body that you felt something. Can be a pressure, can be a discomfort, can be a tingling, can be anything. It can be, in fact, it can be very painful sometimes. So allow yourself to see what it is that you're feeling, what kind of sensation is that. Can sometimes be a pulling sensation. So allow yourself, with your eyes closed now, what I want you to do is bring all your attention within this sensation, the sensation in your body. So you're not going to be thinking about what caused the sensation, as I asked before, but to this physical sensation in your body, and bring all your attention within that. Allow yourself to feel that. And now, if it's like a tightness, for example, allow it to let it go, a little bit of this tightness. So now I want you to focus. This is a very precise focus, fine focus, because I want you to focus within the constriction in your body and to let it go, a little bit of it. In any way is the sensation for you, you let it go, the tissues themselves. And then I want you to open your eyes and come out of the constriction, which means you're not focusing within the constriction anymore. And I would like you to write to me so that I know that you are here. Writing to me means that you're also out of the constriction. We will do this few times because I want you to help you to release a little bit of this, the burden of all of this that's going on. So which part of the body? You don't need to tell me everything that happened. Just say my foot, my back, my chest, my belly, my hand, my arm. Believe it or not, it can be your ear, it can be your nose, it can be any part, your eyes, can be any part of your body that you might be holding, to deal with this difficult moment in your life right now, with the isolation, with quarantine, or with the disease of friends or families, or, death, as Milan was saying, the passing of so many people. So all of this, it's pretty hard. So allow yourself to take this moment to do this exercise. So if you don't write to me, I'm not sure you're doing it. And I would like to repeat, I need a little bit of your interaction. My chest was tight and tears came. Oh, that's a lot of fear and sadness in my chest. Thank you for writing, Hansi and Nila. And that's very important. And so it's good to be, in fact, to allow these tears to come, Nilan, because you are dealing with, especially in your case, you are really dealing with something so difficult in your professional life right now and your personal life as well, because you also had been sick. So it's very important to allow that and let the tears come. And you know, I was saying about this connection we do is what allows us to open and to feel. We do have capacity to cry and to feel what is difficult. So, and that's why it's so important. Sad, your chest, Jan, and sadness today, and tears came to my eyes several times through the day. My daughter had to have her horse. Oh, and we saw that horse born twins. Oh, that is so sad. It's true. It's so sad. Not sure when in my body besides the tears, maybe love in my heart for my daughter. Yeah, but it's allowing yourself to cry is part of this. So it's part of this to, you know, the sadness of you know, it's like your horse. It's like a member of the family. It's like my dog, when she passed, I cried a lot. My heart, I could feel pounding so hard. So I wanted to go back. We're going to go back. So I'm going to guide you again because it's good to do 2-3 times to really have a sense of that release also. A little bit feeling and releasing that. So close your eyes again. Take a moment to just close your eyes and pay attention to yourself. This moment is for you. And feel that you are present in your whole body from the soles of your feet to the top of your head. Because I want you to be really present in your feet, knowing there is a foundation here for you. And now allow yourself to feel again the same area of the body, even if other areas appear. A lot of people felt in the chest, in the heart area. So allow yourself to feel in your chest, in your heart. If it's tightness, is a pressure. Sometimes it's like pounding, like Marilena said. So allow yourself to feel the physical sensation. So bring all your attention within the constriction in your chest or in any other area that you're feeling. Allow yourself to feel that, and many times the body will reveal a deeper area of constriction there. And allow yourself to feel that. As you feel, I want you to allow it to let it go a little bit of it. To let it go a little bit of it means to really feel the sensation and to let it go a little bit. The tissues themselves, sometimes very subtle, but see if you can really connect deeply and open internally. Allow yourself to open. Yeah, I can feel some people opening. And allow yourself to really release and then come out of the constriction. Open your eyes so that you are here out of the constriction, that you know there is more of you than the constriction also. Because many times we can be connecting with our pain and identify with the pain. The pain is for us to feel, and it's a sign that something is not, you know, what we would like, but it's okay also to accept that, you know, that not everything is going to be like we like, especially now. But to have this capacity to accept and feel is part of our work here. It's part of my work. It's part of that I want to share with you in this moment. And that's why I'm doing this, you know, for free with you, so that you can really have a chance to just connect deeply and soften and relax and release. More than relax is really the release of that. I'm very happy that some people are able to connect. It's yes, Kyomi says it's hard at time for everyone. It is. So let me know how it was for you now. If how it was for you if you were able to open And if you want me to help you, we're going to do this once again, and then we are going to finish the live. And I'm very glad that you are here. But again, I want you to, let's see, since I don't have comments, and sometimes it takes a while to get the comments. So I know the internet is a little bit crazy right now because everybody's using it, especially the Facebook. So let's connect once again. So feel that you are, close your eyes, feel that you are in your whole body, feel that you are from the soles of your feet to the top of your head, include your whole body. And feel again the same area of discomfort that you felt before. It can be pain, can be pressure, pounding, tingling, whatever sensation, can be pulling or pushing. Whatever sensation it is in any area of the body, but work with the same area and allow yourself to feel this area more deeply. Bring all your attention within that sensation in your body. Not observing, but feeling it deeply in. See if you can go deeply in. And now let it go. Let it go means when you feel deeply in, and some people felt. Now let it go means to really open from inside, from within. Let it open from within. And I want you to feel now that you are in your whole body all at once. Again, from the soles of your feet to the top of your head. Feel that you are one, your whole body. Not scanning parts, but all the body together. And feeling that you are in your whole body, perceive, experience the space around your body without leaving your skin. Stay inside of your skin, feel the space outside of your skin, outside your body. But stay inside is how you really perceive and experience the space around you. And feel that the space inside and outside is the same continuous space that pervades you, your permanent. So connect deeply with yourself in this connection. And I want you to feel this connection with this quality of love, the quality of yourself inside this area that you release. Even though you might not have released everything, you released a little bit, and that's good for you for now. So I want you to connect with this area from your presence, from your love. So even you can feel the love in your heart. At the same time, there is pain, there is also love as part of your true nature. Believe it or not, you can feel that. So bring the sensation of love to the area that you could let go, that you did let go. Now just open your eyes. And if you want to write about your experience here, I appreciate it's my way to receive your feedback. I'm connecting with some of you. Some of you has a bit of a tension in the head here. So just be careful when you are concentrating that you do not push your head toward this area, that you allow to go. I'm connecting with some people and checking and helping you. So allow your head to open also, not only your chest, but your head also to, physically the head needs to be relaxed. And I hope you enjoyed. Oh, much better. I'm very glad, Neil, and thank you so much. Thank you for your feedback. It makes me really happy. It touches my heart to be here, to be able to help you and to do that. So I hope you really enjoy this moment that you took care of yourself. And that's important because then you can help take care of others also. But, you know, you have to put your mask like in the airplane now. Now we say, put your mask first and then mask on others. So I hope you share this with other people. I hope next week is in Portuguese. So in 2 weeks, it's going to be English again. It's going to be May 14th. I don't know which kind of topic it is. It's going to be something similar. I will guide you through the meditation, and I will do probably some release work as well, depending on the topic we're going to talk. But, you know, calm. Thank you, Marilena, for telling me. Karen, sadness seems to be a heaviness in my chest, a little lighter now. Tears help to bring the love feeling. Oh, wonderful, Karen, wonderful. I'm happy you can do that also. It is many times, we are also grieving the life that we had. Is all a mix. It's very difficult even to separate all these feelings, a lot of heaviness. So it's important to allow yourself to feel the heaviness, go within and then release, because then you can have more space to deal with what we're continually dealing with life here. Thank you for being here. Feeling better now. I'm very happy that you are here. I'm very happy that you all of you are here, because in the beginning, I'm talking and I said, "Where are everyone?" And then I was in my profile because I couldn't connect to the page. Give love yourself and love you all. I'm very happy. So thank you very much, and we're gonna be here. Share with others if you can. This is going to be recorded in my profile. I will put this in my page. I hope it works. I can see. Next week is Portuguese. Next week in Portuguese for the Brazilians who are there. We're going to be talking about mother, because it's very close to Mother's Day, and I think this is going to be very important too. Very important. So we're going to talk about that. Next English is going to be May 14th, so be here. I hope you can come to enjoy. I hope you have a really time to take care of yourself now. Enjoy. It's difficult to say enjoy, even though you say that. It's quite hard to do that. But it's important to also find something that brings you fun. I watch Trevor Noah every day. He's serious and at the same time he's funny. It helps me to relax a little bit and to laugh a little bit. We have to laugh a little bit sometimes as well to help us to cope with a hard time. So be home, be healthy, be well, and see you in 1 week for Brazilians and in 2 weeks for English speakers. And I hope you can come again. Kisses, bye, and see you then. Okay, bye-bye.